Both these squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie at small forward. Got that one up quick.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Outside, KD, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's Booker from the arc. Can't hit that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Westbrook kicks to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Zubac finds Westbrook. Outside, George launches it. And another three for the Clippers.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And here's Booker after Paul George getting his three to go. Here's Ayton to end the run. It's hauled in by Zubac. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Drains the three-pointer.
Book it. More points for Devin Booker. This guy is such a great offensive talent.
Outside Leonard. Lets the three fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's Ayton missing. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
Covington knocking one down and showing some confidence in his ability.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. Elbow shot. Ayton inside. Zubac defending. Can't hit from in close. Clippers leading by 9.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Ball left side. Covington with the steal. Got a piece of it. Outside Leonard. The Clippers rebound. 1:30 left in the first.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Nobody near George. And the three off target. Suns trail by 11. For three, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Durant. Booker the pass to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Paul. Shot clock at 5. They can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles leading by 14. Leonard fires away from outside. This ball grabs the miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Covington's shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Suns trail by 14.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
George against Booker. That one goes in. George has got 13 points.
For these nights where he just decides to start dominating offensively, and Paul George making it look like that tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. For three, Okogie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Good chance here for George. And here's Covington from the arc, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant finds Booker. Beyond the arc. Okogie for 3, sinks the triple. Okogie's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Zubac. George up top, defended by Booker. And here's Leonard from 3. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Back to Zubac. Tries it from the top of the key, and the shot is long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For 3, Booker. Here's KD. To the inside. Ayton, the pass to KD. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Chris Paul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Covington dishes to Leonard. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Pass to Okogie. To the middle. Here's KD. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Pocket 2, Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. The pass to Okogie. Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Zubats against Booker. Ayton inside. Paul kicks to Booker. This one for 3. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Pass to George. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, George trains it from beyond the arc. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Lee. Landry Shamet is out there with Torrey Craig. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Ross in at the 2. To the paint. Morris outside. Powell with it. Out to Morris. There's the triple. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Suns trail by 12. The finish. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Mann. Batum, good.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. You can go inside and score.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Mann passes to Batum. Lee with the steal. Jumps up. And Lee with the stuff.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And here is Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Morris for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Suns trail by 9. Takes it inside. Shamit. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Batum. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
There's Lee with the three. The shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Man passes to Powell. Batum sets a screen for Powell. Out to Morris. Back to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Morris outside. Passes it to Powell. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns trail by 9. Here's Ross. Batum with the steal. Morris left side. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Batum inside. He's covered by Shamit. Morris outside. Powell kicks to Morris to stop the drought, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
And here's Morris for 3. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Here's Lee in the corner. Shamit with it. Lee passes to Biyombo. And botches the dunk. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Lee. He has 5. Plumlee with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Powell with the ball. And the dunk by Batum.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Gray kicks to Biyombo. Batum with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Biyombo, no luck. Batum scanning the floor from deep three-point range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
Substitution on the court.
Now Shamit. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Suns with the ball. 15-point game. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Westbrook finds George. Back to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by George.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Ross for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington inside the line. Now here's George from about 19 feet. And it's Shamit with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard, no luck. Suns trail by 16. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Shamet with it. There's the pass to Lee. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A 3 from Leonard. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Ross. Back to Shamet. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Los Angeles leading by 16. Outside, George. Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
George against Booker. And the Clippers miss again. Suns trail by 14. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by George. Zubac finds George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And here's Covington from the arc. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Booker dishes to Ayton. And it's off the back rim, no good. Clippers leading by 17. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A nice shot by KD.
And this is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paul George.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Leonard with the bucket.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Takes the 3. Zubac no good. Booker the bounce pass. Westbrook with the steal. And a deep 3 from George. Rebound by the Suns.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And the first one drops.
Josh Okogie at the line for 2.
He's off on the second.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Covington kicks to Zubac. From outside the arc. Covington's shot is off. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Paul with the steal. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the swat by Adams. Jackson for three. Rebound by the Clippers.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard gets the bucket.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. Covington grabs the board, and the Jacksons just the late. His father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Westbrook outside. Zubac screen. Oh, the swat by Adams. Leonard against Brooks. Pass to Bane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Now here's Zubac. Back to Covington. Pass to Zubac. Covington, a screen on Morant. It's George on the wing. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he could be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. George against Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Adams, basket's good.
Watching that play, it's surprising that for his career, Steven Adams has averaged under 8 rebounds a game.
And Adams no good on that one. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
That free throw misses.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Morant finds Jackson. Soft touch off the glass.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Pass to Covington. Back to man. Leonard on the wing. Here's man, pounded by Morant. And here's Leonard, just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry, late clock here. No good on the triple. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
The 3 from Bane. He drops it from range. Bane's got 5 points.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Oh, the swat by Adams. On the wing, Bane. 5 points in the game. Morant. That shot is off. And George with some nice D. Here's Leonard. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And
The previous play is under review.
the question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that one. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. Back to man. The 3 on target from range. He's got 6.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Timeout called. Memphis. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Here's Morant. The Clippers grab the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
For 3, Covington. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bane, the pass to Morant. Tries to break his ice.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Out to Covington. Jacks up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And Leonard drops them both. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Back to man. Pass to Leonard. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks left side. And it's Jackson on the take from deep. Morant. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Covington passes to George. Here's Morant on the take. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Timeout called. Memphis.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. George outside. Outside Covington. Pass to man. For 3, George. Brooks with the rebound. And Smitty with the Clippers. It shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. George for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going for the oop here. Jackson can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The drive by man. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard passes to George. Out to Leonard. A shot to stop the drought. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Leonard. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
George against Bain. Zubac with a screen on Bain. Here's George. Drops one in from the wing. George has got 12.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. For 3, George. Pass to man. Back to Covington. Now here's George. Picked by Covington. Fires from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is up. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Clippers, 30. The Grizzlies, 27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Nicholas Batum. He's out there with Mason Plumlee. Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers in the lead. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Out to the wing, clock at 2. Knocks it down from distance. Westbrook's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. The 3 ball. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. And it's Morris penetrating. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Jones in the post, pounded by Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the middle. Here's Williams.
On the defensive end, you see a lot of focus from Batum, staying all over the shooter.
Back to Morris. Up top, Batum. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
The putback. It's good on the putback. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Westbrook against Jones. Kennard outside. For 3. He buries it from 3. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Pass to Westbrook. To the left side wing. Five to shoot. Batum in the post. Working on Jones. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 5 points in the quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Kicks it out to Kennard. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to Powell. Fires the 3. They get it again. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Powell finds Batum. And here's Westbrook. Back to Batum. And stolen by Clark. And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. And that one drops. And it's now only a 5-point Clipper lead.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Here's Plumlee. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Plumlee's got 8.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Inside. The kick out to Williams. Kennard outside. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Clippers ahead, up by 7. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. Here's Bain. Ooh, nice D from George. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Down low. And the Grizzlies call time here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe, but when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the wing, Bain from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Covington passes to Leonard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Clippers in the lead. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
4 on the clock. Here's Zubats. Back to George. foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
That's good from George. George hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
The free throw drops for Morant. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. George drives in, and George with the jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams. First free throw is good. George hits them both.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Outside Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to George. Covington, screen on Bain. For 3, George. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
The drive by Morant. The 3 from Bain. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Got a piece of it. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Brooks from outside. Here's Jackson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Leonard for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Pass to Covington. Finished off the break. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Yep, that one goes.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Mann. George outside. Back to Mann. Clock at 4. Pass to George. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. It's a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Back to Mann. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Long range from the inbound.
I love how aggressive Bain is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
This is why he has the ball.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pick. For him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Bain for 3. And Paul pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, if you pull players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks, the pass to Bain. He dishes it to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Here's Adams, tries again, and the layup is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Morant.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Now here's Adams, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Offline with his 3. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Taking matters into his own head.
Yeah, we didn't expect to look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo!
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Bain and Adams with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Aiden walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Brooks. In the corner, it's Bain. Morant outside. It's rebounded by Durant. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And Finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's a Kogi. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Back to Bain. Now here's Brooks, guarded closely.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
The Grizzlies pull it in. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Takes it out to Booker. From the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Brooks for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard.
In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Grizzlies lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Booker finds KD. He takes it in. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 6.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Paul against Morant. Here's Brooks, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's Jackson. The Suns getting the bucket. Headshot off.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Don't foul that guy. For his career, Durant's about 90% at the line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And Adams with the slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Durant, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Morant against Paul. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. Booker, no good. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Ayton dishes to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Ayton a screen on Bain. Booker's shot is good. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Out to Brooks. It's up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On defense, the Grizzlies. The 3 from KD. And the dunk by Booker.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Morant dishes to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
On the wing, Jackson. The tray. Rebound by Okogie. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back.
37. The Grizzlies, 37.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Grizzlies have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And Phoenix making a change here. Lee's checked in. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Now here's Ross. Paisley, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jones against Lee. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Back to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. They get it again. Tillman. Clark with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. And for the Suns, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Pass to Ross. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Out to the right wing. And Phoenix turns it over again. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Landry Shamit's checked in for the Suns.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Passes it to Clark. Stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Shamit with it. Jones covering. Lee passes to Biyombo. Here's Paisley. The pass to Ross. Here's the drive. Over in the corner, Lee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jones kicks to Williams. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Assisted.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Biyombo, the pass to Lee. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Driving the lane, and the shot goes in. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lays it up and banks it in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Lee with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Fires for 3. Another shot over to the left wing. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Shannon. And a wide open look for Lee. Hits the three-point bomb. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's Tillman. Back to Jones. A second chance effort. That's good on the jump shot. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Paisley. Lee outside. Lee with another miss. Memphis leading by 5. Down low. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Ross, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Jones up top. Picked his pocket. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Bane kicks to Jackson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 6. And then Durant with the jam.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now Morant following Durant's three-point attempt and finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Pass to Durant. Booker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to KD. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Morant kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Adams. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
And Ayton throws it down.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Outside for Durant. For 3 at Kobe. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. One-on-one here. Bane passes to Adams. Back to Bane. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Durant. Oh, the jam by Durant.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Morant kicks to Bane. Out to Morant. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 6. Out left to the wing. Here's a Kogi. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now, here's Bane. Adams' shot is off. Kogi, the pass to KD. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Brooks. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker dishes to Ayton. Morant's against Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Morant. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Okogie, count!
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now here's Morant. He kicks it to Adams. Count that one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
No good from Durant.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Paul. Morant outside. And there's the pass to Bing. Driving to the basket. Good D by Booker.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And Durant puts up a deep 3, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Here's Durant following the score by the Clippers. Tries again. Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Booker. Second chance shot. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Westbrook finds Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Now here's Leonard. Out to Covington. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Durant. Ayton. They need this. They shoot again. Nice move. Out left to the wing. Here's Paul. Driving to the basket. The kick to Durant. Finally, that one's good.
Yeah, what a sequence by Kevin Durant. If he's near the cup, when a shot goes up, he's going to use that length, his feel for where it's going to come off, and he's going to make you pay.
Now here's George. Outside Covington. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. And yep, it's good. Leonard's got 6 points.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. George outside. Ayton against Westbrook. Back to George. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Offensive board. Zubac passes to Covington. And the jumper from the wing offline. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Durant. Covington against Booker. From 8 feet. And that one's good. Covington. Covington's got his second basket of the game.
Really good job by Covington to get good position and finish.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Booker, the pass to Paul. It's Shamet on the wing. For 3, Durant. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Well, the ability to score without being the primary ball handler, right? Kevin Durant can catch and shoot as well as anybody in the league.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.124 left in the first. Out to Covington. George outside. Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Outside Covington. Shoots over Paul. Covington no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Durant. He's guarded by Zubac. Unloads from 13. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 7.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Pass to Zubats. Leonard for three. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Durant. Down low. Here's Booker. He gets it in there.
Well, with that size and strength for a two-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Aiden. Oh, George with a steal. Now here's Leonard. George outside. The three. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. No good. A bit long that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by...
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubats out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Yes, it's good. Leonard's got 11.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
And stolen by Covington.
DeAndre Ayton, first personal foul.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Covington. Back to Westbrook. Leonard for 3. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Durant for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Covington passes to Leonard. Back to Covington. They grab their own miss. Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Over to the wing. Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And Durant with the big finish.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Zubats with a screen on Booker. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Shamet. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
8, no good. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Leonard way outside. Kept alive. Outside Covington. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hayden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant. Outside for Booker. From 17, buries the jump shot. Booker's got 8.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
Landry Shamet, first personal foul, 3rd team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the half. George outside. Here's Leonard. Leonard can't get that one to fall. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the... All right, good stuff, Allie.
20, the Clippers, 32.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Terrence Ross is out there with Darius Baisley. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Biyombo in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Morris outside. Pass to Highland. From deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Pass to Plumlee. Morris on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
4 on the clock. Pass to Lee. Here's Ross. Second chance effort. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Now here's Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Morris down low, guarded by Ross.
Well, Biombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Three-pointer. Shannon, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Powell finds Morris. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Lee. Pass to Biombo. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And it's the Clippers on the break. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Shannon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Ross. Here's Lee. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Out to Powell. Pass to Highland. This one for 3. Clippers keep it alive. Morris outside to the middle. Here's Powell and Biombo with the block. Outside Ross. To the paint. Knocked loose. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Pass to Batum. Now Morris. Back to Batum. Now here's Plumlee. Clock at 4. And it's Lee with the rebound. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Ross for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the whistle blows on a backboard violation. Went over and back. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Baisley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It goes on Nick Batum.
As Baisley continues to develop his game, earning opportunities at the free throw line critical.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Mann. Zubats, screen. Back to Mann. Leonard for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the point. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Boy, the stroke on Baisley's shot keeps getting better. He's turning himself into a real threat.
Booker against George, and he drives in for three. Covington nails it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Here's man. He's guarded by Paul. For three, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
George passes to Leonard. Covington with it. And here's Leonard. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Durant, he's checked in for Baisley.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Leonard for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Here's George. George draws the double. Oh, a good look from Zubac. Cans it with nobody near him.
Mr. Covington known for his defensive prowess, but that's a pretty look right there.
Ayton with it. Guarded now by George. And stolen by Covington. Here's man. He's guarded by Paul. Back to man. Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Outside Covington.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's George on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. The Suns running out of time. Here's Durant. And the Suns miss again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
It's Covington on the wing. Back to Leonard. From behind the arc. And he stays with it. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's for Phoenix. They've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Durant for three. He drops it from range.
Well, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from three-point range is money.
Here's man. He's guarded by Paul. George outside. Fires for three. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Durant from the arc. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
The three is up. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Great D that time from Zubac.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
George outside. Covington finds Leonard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 7.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
The three, Durant. Oh, the trifecta!
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
It's stolen away. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Durant. Goes back up. Misses. So a close game. Sees the Clippers. All right, Alec, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Morant with it. Now Covington defending. Adams back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. And here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
That one misses. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
On the wing, Bane. Jackson, a screen on George. The offensive rebound, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Here's George into the lane. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George against Bane. Covington, a screen on Bane. The shot by George, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Zubac, a screen on Bane. Back to Covington. In the corner, George with it. Takes it inside, and it's George finishing it off.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. The pass to Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Now here's Zubac. Passes to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. He feeds it to Covington. It's good.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. It's good shot selection and great consistency.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Westbrook finds Covington to the left wing. Back to Westbrook. Morant with the steal. Jackson down low. Covington's there. Snatched up. Adams. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
There's a screen by Covington. Leonard on the wing. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Morant. He's got 8, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
Here's George, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant, right side. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Timeout call, the Grizzlies. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Here's George. Outside Leonard. Back to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's Brooks. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Now Morant. 12 points for him.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. CGA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive play.
Adams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact, plus he's rewarded with a trip now to the free throw line.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Kicks it out to Covington, and the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively, nothing quite getting it done.
The kick out to Westbrook. George dishes to Westbrook. Going inside. A shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 6.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside, Covington. Over to the wing. Zubac finds Westbrook. Outside for George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Driving in. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
You're like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Morant kicks to Bain. To the inside. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter, and he trusted him with the pass that time.
Morant surveying the D. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
George passes to Westbrook. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. Zubac kicks to Leonard. George up top. Guarded. Oh.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Outside, Bain. Brooks right side. His first shot coming late. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Westbrook with it. Covington passes to Leonard. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Here's Jackson. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Leonard, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Brooks with it. Leonard's there. Adams out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
All right, David Van Gogh will be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
We've got Tyus Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Kennard for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Okay, fans, make some noise for your Grizzlies Clippers.
And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Here's Morris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Ball stolen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Williams. The dish to Clark. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Batum for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Westbrook kicks to George. Will it go? Good on the triple. George has got 11 points.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Williams can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Shot from the wing. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Covington a screen on Morant. Westbrook passes to Covington. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Westbrook surveying the D. Adams, some nice D.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Westbrook dishes to George. And another three for the Clippers.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Pass to George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 16.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Morant, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Leonard kicks to Zubats. Pass to Mann. Back to Zubats. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Outside for George. Here's the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubats is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Mann in at the point. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Leonard, the pass to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Los Angeles calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade, replenish your energy for the late game push. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. Bain against George. Drives to the hoop. And George with this stuff.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Here's Morant. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's George. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Clippers call time here.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
A PG exchange for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Adams' shot is good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Adams kicks to Jackson. The pass to Bain. George with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 6. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morant. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Memphis leading by 6. Now, here's Bain. Right wing. Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
A 3 from George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 24 points.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. And they recover it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Bain. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Down low, here's Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Bain. Clock at 6. Fade away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Covington. Westbrook passes to Covington. Outside for George. Stolen by Brooks. He dishes it to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Leonard against Brooks. And again, no good by the Clippers. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Moran against Ayton. And there's Jackson on the assist by Moran.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Shamet. Back to Durant. He takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
Moving so fast toward the rim, KD rips through the lane with a lot of tenacity. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Durant. Paul passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Jackson. Paul passes to Durant. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Now here's Adams. Outside Bane. Back to Adams. Stolen by Ayton. Now Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 6 points.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Morant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Durant for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. The drive by Bane. And the shot goes in.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Adams. Bane against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Moran against Paul. Outside Moran. Brooks outside. Adams with the ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Get through.
1:24 left in the opening quarter. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Aiden's got 5.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily. The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And Morant drops them both.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Buries it from 3.
Smooth and lethal. This offense is fortunate to have someone like KD stretching the floor.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing.
Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got 6. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Bane, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Looking to end the run. Booker finds Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
And the dunk by Jackson.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Pass to Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Crafty move. And the nice bucket inside from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Paul can't get it to go. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 15-6 run. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside for Brooks. Now Morant. Driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is
here in 2001. These fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Durant with a screen on Morant. Pass to Aiden. Outside Durant. Back to Aiden. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Bain, the pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
DeAndre Ayton, his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And the free throw, no good.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Jackson finds Bain. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
Kennard against Ross. Back to Warren. Outside Ross to halt the run. That one no good. And so that's the end of the first.
The Suns, 31.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bismack Biyombo is out there with Darius Bazley. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stripped away. Williams on the wing. To the inside. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jones. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Kennard outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Here's Ross. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Kennard. Deflects the pass. Biyombo with a steal. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Ross can't get it to go. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Ross. Inside. Here's Williams. And Biyombo with the block. Pass to Baisley. Lee on the wing. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Lee's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Clark with the screen. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Clark. That one is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Here's Ross. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Right side Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Baisley in the post. He's against Tillman. Shot clock at 5. Lee misses. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Jones. Pass to Clark. He shoots. And another basket for Memphis.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up. Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Jones, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Biyombo. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Here's Baisley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Tillman. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shamet. A shot to stop the run. Here's Lee. And the Suns miss again. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Lee. Fires the 3. Shamet, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Outside Ross. Here's Lee. Here's Baisley. Ross with it. 4 seconds left. Banked it in off the glass. Ross has got 8 here in this quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Durant way outside. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Booker. Here's Shamet, guarded by Bain. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now Jackson launches it. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Defense is right there. Adams again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Durant, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Down low, here's Bain. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bain. Durant for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Durant, the pass to Paul. The kick to Durant. Pass to Ayton. Here's Shamet from downtown. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bain. And the layup is good off the glass. Bain's gotten 4 this quarter.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Booker finds Ayton. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jumper. Jackson's got 19 points.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaren Jackson.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. With the fadeaway. They get it back. Another shot. Here's Adams. Bain against Booker. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Durant. Basket counts.
Offensively, once KD gets going, it's over. It's beautiful to watch.
Now Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.